Welcome to this week's weekly challenges. These are the last ones that are completable in 2023. It is December 30th as I'm making this. Well, it's 11 p.m. Normally this would be an hour ahead, but daylight savings. So yeah, we got this week's weekly challenges. They're pretty much the same as always. Old weekly challenges. And they're pretty different, I'd say, except two of them are literally the same. Yeah, you gotta get to floor 5 of this tower, which you pretty much know how to. And also, I recommend doing the present locations if you don't have present of Shy Presents or whatever the other present is, present of Frozen Sweets, which I have not uploaded that guide, which I need to get to that before it's 2024. Yeah, this Christmas event's probably going to last until literally it's spring. I'm calling it. This event's going to end like not even a month later. It'll be like it'll be April. This event's probably ending in March, which makes me wonder, like, they need to update this. But I don't want to go on a rant about events and stuff. I might actually make a video about that. But yeah, let's get to this. So we got this, which is basically a revamp of this. This released, I think, sometime in 2023. Sometime this year. I'm gonna have to say 2023 because the New Year's coming up. Happy New Year! I really gonna want to get this uploaded before the New Year, so you're probably actually gonna see this before the New Year. Let's hope so. Oh, I forgot to make my mic. Alright. What was that sound I just made? Alright, still exploring with the volume a little bit. I think once I get that perfect volume, we should be good. So yeah, I still have the volume off. I don't want to have music. I could probably have music in the background. That's gonna be a little bit better because, well, yeah, and then we're gonna lower this a little bit. Let's just have it around right there. A little bit louder, but not too loud. Kind of like in a mix of it. Alright, I'm just trying to like adjust the regular volume and my mic volume. I hope you guys hear the music. I don't want it to be too loud, but I don't want it to be too quiet. Yeah, I'm exploring with that a little bit. Also, this is no jump section. I pretty much made a guide on this back in, I'm pretty sure, November, when this weekly challenge became existent. So yeah, I've been trying to beat Tower of Micromanagement, but that grind has been going well. I'm a little bit consistent with the tower, and I mean that it's 50-50 whether I make it far or not. But that tower grind is not going that good. I should try to beat the tower before 2024. That would be cool. But I doubt that's gonna happen. So yeah, for this section you gotta get a key. If I can get there. This is a key, not a button. Surprisingly, you just have to squeeze through this and you can get a key. So yeah. We just have to get that key, and then overall do some pretty sight-readable gameplay. And there are a couple sections that might make you look for a second, but it's overall pretty sight-readable. I didn't have a problem sight-reading this for the challenge. Yeah, I think weekly challenges are a good thing, but I don't know if the staff can keep up with them. There's gonna have to be like a little bit of like a team that actually makes the weekly challenges. Just like a couple people, maybe 5, that like actually work with weekly challenges, because it would give something cool to weekly challenges. There's so much room for this game to grow, and I'm actually thinking about I'm actually gonna make a video of that. I don't know if I would ever make one truly, but yeah. Yeah, you got these spinners here. Try to be careful in going up on this, because you could just go at the wrong time and just lose your run because of it. For this, you could just kind of do it. I didn't wrap around. Not that bad of a jump, but we just have these simple spam jumps. They're slightly unique in their own way. So we just gotta get up here, and then gotta jump down to here, do a 3-stud wrap around, and it doesn't have a big ladder. So yeah, there's 2 locations in this tower for buttons. I think could be wrong. No, that's another tower. Yeah, I think there's only one. No, I think there's 2. I don't know. I kind of forgot all the present locations since I recorded all the videos for the guide, which is on my old microphone because I finished recording like the 22nd. Yeah, that's 4 or 5. I don't know. Just copy what I did. I explained everything differently. Let's go to ring 1 now. Yeah, I always go into the lobby in case I get a rare ring select, which I've been recording some of them. I don't know, I'm probably not going to make it into video. But yeah, I got like a 1 in 93. I am going on a lot. I'm just going to get to the weekly challenges. That's what this video is about. I can make a billion videos on a billion topics, probably. So yeah, for this challenge, you just got to go into ring 1. You have to click this, and you have to look for the key that goes like that one. So you just have to keep going. And when the corners swap like that, it goes to the opposite spot, and that it just kind of goes opposite when it does that big change. I think I got the right key. Then yeah, it's this green one. If you didn't get the green one, just keep your eyes locked down until you can find that. I was trying to follow it with my arrow, my cursor a little bit, but it's easier to just lock your eyes on it. I found that to be easier because I tried that a couple times, and that's like really the only time it's ever worked. Yeah, got this practice obby, which used to be a ring 1 ticket obby, which I'm glad they turned this into practice obby. It would be a waste of an obby, but I think the monthly challenge was made for this because they wanted a true ring 1 practice obby. And we're done talking about that. So we got this, which is still in ring 1. Surprised there's 2 weekly challenges in ring 1. I thought there was only 1. So you have to beat tower stress with increased speed, which are actually, I'd recommend doing the location of this if you don't have the 2 presents that are obtainable, Present of Shy Presents and Present of Magical Lights. Because what you do is you get to get this increased speed button, which, I don't know, can increase the tower a little bit, but yeah. Pressing this button will give you increased speed for the purpose of completing a weekly challenge, being this tower will not grant you the badge, so it's just like, with the increased speed, thankfully it's not too increased, so it's not that bad, which makes it one of the easier challenges, and yeah. Pretty much going to beat this, and I'm going to commentate on this. So yeah, I just do what I'm doing for 4-1. Pretty much all I have to guide you guys for that. Pretty much beaten in one tower of stress before. And yeah, I'm actually going to show the present location here. So if you want to find the one present location tower of stress, you just go down to here, and you have to go down to this bottom. No, you have to go 1 level up. So you did the normal path of going to the right. You see this right here, you just hit this present, because you just go right down. Instead of going up, you would just fall down into this middle path. You'll go all the way to the corner, you see the button. Press and it unlocks the location, which is like right there. And then you have to do some sketchy outside. And I mean sketchy's like you can barely see and stuff. Yeah, I'll show you where it is. I don't know, I'm just showing it because why not? It's kind of convenient. Except I fell just now. Yeah. So when you actually get back, and yeah. By the way, don't worry about missing the present location until you're on like 4-3, because that's how you get to the present after getting that button. So let's actually. So I recommend doing this path. It's a bit easier. I don't really understand like the difficult path. You can use it, and it's much quicker, but I prefer that path. Gets it done. Yeah. By the way, you have to get to that ladder, that large ladder that goes across floor 2 and floor 3. That's where you have to go for the present. So it comes up with 4-3 a little bit. You just have to do this, and you have to jump like actually like. You actually have to go kind of low because it's on the left side of the ladder. So you go on this, you could just flick to the left side, and then you'll see this path. And then I recommend going on low graphics, because if you go on low graphics and stuff, it'll be a little bit easier to see each spot for this. And yeah, you might not want to do this with increased speed, but it's pretty much the same difficulty. Now that's how you find the present. It's right here. Sometimes, most of the time, it'll be like this when you find the present location. But if you're lucky, you'll see present magical lights, and if you're super lucky, present of shy presents. Yeah, also there's skill bricks on this path. But yeah, once you're done with that path, you can just put your graphics on the max or whatever you keep them at. Keep it on graphics 1. So yeah. And then you get back, you just kind of go how you normally went there. I fell again, and I am not doing a cut on this. But I'll probably have to do a cut with Tower of 1-9 lava thing. 'Cause I'm not really good at that. It took me a long time to beat that the second time. Because the first time I absolutely fluked it. I did the entire thing first try. Yeah. Now let's actually complete the tower. No, you don't have to fail to get to do that. That's the only present location that does exist in this tower. I just thought I would show it. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Let's actually do this, hopefully. Yeah, this is just increased speed. And you get to see this completion now. Now, I would say, in my opinion, this does make the tower easier because you pretty much have the same exact of control on your movement. You're just faster. That's pretty much it. So this is a challenge where if you're trying to beat this tower, I guess you could go for it. But it's overall a really easy challenge, and you get 7 to 11 tickets from it. That's good amount of tickets, yeah. I do get to show the VIP and non-VIP because I bought VIP for a video. It was like a terrible commentary that I did on personal service and VIP, which is what came out like 2 months ago. What? That came out 2 months ago. Jeez, it's been a while. Time is going by faster, y'all. I'm never doing that again. So yeah, now we're 4. There's very minimal kill brick usage in this tower. Yeah, very minimal. Yeah, you could probably do that wraparound, but I wouldn't go for it. And then you get to do that easy skip. It's just, these are weekly challenges. You just have to do what the weekly challenge says, essentially. But I don't think you can use boost items unless it's like, find the random spot. And yeah, there's this wraparound. It's 20 billion times easier than actually trying to do it with normal speed, so I guess go for that. But it's still easy to go the other way, too. So yeah. And then you just get to skip this, and then you just have to do some flicks, and you should be good to go. And then there's that skip. People say it's like a hard to do with the speed. It's not. Like, it's not that bad. So yeah, this is like one of the most difficult kill brick dodging sections, except for that one in 4-9 where you have to wall hop. But we're not going to talk about that because this isn't, because I'm not Scalthex and this isn't a no damage video. So yeah, 4-7 is the reason why this is challenging. Oh yeah, by the way, Tower of Stress is officially challenging again after like almost 3 years, which I'm glad they did because this does not seem like a difficult difficulty. It's like, it's genuinely a challenging difficulty tower. Like, and I'm glad. It's really mainly floor 7, even though there's like 7,000 skips in this floor. This is kind of like one of the amazing reasons, especially that one outside. That might be the true causer. But this is really good for challenging. Like, even when this was difficult, if you wanted to be challenging, this was a good tower to beat to do that. And I can get rewarded for actually beating a challenging tower, which I think is good. Well, I think that's a positive change. And they have changed a couple difficulties around. I think they did a couple other changes. I don't quite know what tower because there's over 300 now. And yeah, if you fail here, just try to do a high jump. It's worth it than doing whatever that is. It's like a wall hop thing. And by the way, you don't even have to wall. You just have to do 1 stud wraparounds until you get to there. Yeah. And it might be a bit more difficult to do close jumps. Just hit space and then go, as you'll have a little bit less momentum. And yeah, I do see head hitters being a bit more difficult with this speed, but they're not that bad because you have like most of your control. You just have to do this. And then for this, you're pretty much going to do a 4-9, and then 4-9's made a ton easier. Also, you can slide off of that apparently. So yeah, this is the one section that's made very bearable because of this speed. So you just get to do this instead of having to do wall hop to make this fast. Just do this. Just jump, and you're pretty much gonna make it a lot quicker. You could probably flat side and still do it. That's how cool it is. You just have to climb this ladder, and that is low graphics. Is this graphics 10? It is. Yeah. I wonder if I have to lower graphics because like I don't know, but it's like sometimes in later zones my frames will drop a little bit. But that's just later zones with lag. I just have to put on low detail mode, and that'll probably fix it. But it doesn't matter. I can handle JToH just fine, and I'm glad about that. Alright, I'm done rambling on with this. Like I've said for 7,000th time. Yeah, for these ones, just hit space and then try to hit one at a time. And then try to go for that second one up, and then just do some headers. Yeah. And then you have these falling platforms, but they're easier with the speed, because speed. And then once you get to these slightly offset ones, like 3x4, you're pretty much good. And then you just gotta wrap around and go up to here, and then you just have to kind of like do that. Try not to go too far because of the invisible platform. Try not to go and climb and shut on the ladder at the wrong time. And then for this, you just want to go here, align up, and then you just want to keep going. And then after that, you just have these one stud things. And at this point, you kind of beaten the tower. You got this iconic music, which is Kirby Triple Deluxe Mask D. It's probably copyright, which I don't care that much about copyright. I'm not monetized. My channel is too small, and I don't care too much about being monetized right now. But I think when my channel gets bigger, I'll definitely wanna get monetized. But I think you have to manually monetize videos, which would suck because I have like 370. It's something ridiculous like that. All right, we beat the tower. Cool. All right, let's go to Zone 8. Let's see how long it's. Oh, I definitely have to activate a low detail mode for Zone 8. Like, when Zone 8 released, that was a whole other level of just intense lag. Zone 8's overall good zone if your computer can handle it. Alright, let's put on low detail mode. Alright, let's see how bad the damage is. Doesn't seem too bad. I think they might have optimized because when I unlocked the zone, well, unlocked it. When I first played this zone, it was bad. Yeah, I think I have to. I got 34 frames. I'll put it on. As soon as you put it on, look, it's 60. It's still going to be a little bit laggy though. I think that's just Zone 8 being Zone 8. So let's try to get to this tower. I'm actually going to try to think about guiding on this tower a little bit, Tower 19, because I don't think I did that the other two times. I just showed myself beating the tower. So yeah, I recommend just beating this tower before doing this challenge. It's kind of like, it's a challenge that you might not want to do. So you just have to get here without actually losing internet. What just happened? Oh, I saw the pyramid escapades. So you have to hit this button. Pressing this button will cause lava to start chasing for floor 3. So for the first two floors, they're pretty much normal. You just have to do the gameplay on them. Just keep your arm through the wall for those, as it's easier to catch. And then you have this zip line. You have a button, and this is permanent button progress. So it's a good reason not to reset, unless you have to. So then you have to do this, and you just kind of jump off, time it well, and then you just have to like wrap off that. And then you have these. You can actually flick around because the way the trusses are built, you can actually do like ladder flicks with them. But you have to hit those trusses to unlock it because it's like a teleporter. And then you just have to jump here, follow the whatever that line thing is, and then you just have to go up here, flick off, and then you just go up here. Now you're on floor 2. So then you just have to go around here. You have to go on these sit things, which are kind of like weird. I don't know. Just hold space with them and hope for the best. That's pretty much all I have to say. Oh, that is a ladder. My muscle memory's not. Oh yeah, by the way, that ground takes like 10 damage from you. So yeah, you just wanna wrap onto it. Make sure to know whether it's a ladder or an elevator. But those elevators are barely used at all. I think there's like very few times. You don't see them often in this tower. Yeah, like when you enter zone, you'll see it's like modern towers have changed. They went from like getting like modern to like it's just a new generation of JToH. It's a new timeline of the game. There's no like transition modern time. And yeah, as you saw, I was holding space on that one. It was just like they can be a little bit glitchy, which kind of sucks. You just gotta hope for the best with them. Yeah, you got this outside. And look at that, Lavaquapolis is back, and I still remember that from September. I don't know why I named it Lavaquapolis. Yeah, it doesn't start until you actually enter floor 3, but as you see, Lavaquapolis isn't going towards me, so you just have to kind of go through. And now he gains speed, so now you actually have to, like, do this. You have to wait for that to kind of arrive highlighted, and then you just go across here. Jump off the conveyor in actual moments, and you do have a little bit of leeway at the beginning. but eventually it does like get kind of tight if you fail enough times. Yeah, you have to jump off that conveyor, go into seat, jump off, jump onto this, go onto the seat, jump off, then you have to go to the left or the right because of that, and then just wrap around up here, go on the elevator thing, go here. You want to wait for that to be on a lower spot. And go. And the rate I'm going, you don't have to be too fast, but you don't want to go slow. You actually want to go with the pace, and try not to fail much because you'll have to go faster. But yeah, then you want to wait for that to see. Like, you just want to wait like a second, and then you want to quickly do some head hitters, wrap onto the zip line, jump onto the sex pusher, and then you just have to like you have to do this wraparound thing, and then you want to lightly push this. I mean, lightly push. You want to push a tiny bit heavy, so it just goes off quickly because it'll take a while. And then you have this nerfed 12 stud wrap. It just moves like that. And then you have this. You want to push it till you can go down to here, and then you just want to push this. Hold D the entire time, and then just go out and then strap. Kind of copied it there with like Winkies. I wish I didn't put it in. You can just walk for that. You just want to jump to here, make sure your hitbox hits, and then you just got this. And then you just have to push this, jump down, and now you're on floor 5. So hit that button. It doesn't do much, but it does give you an extra couple tries. Yeah, you just have to wait for that platform to pass. You should be good. Jump to here, flick up, go here, wrap around. And then you have this. You just have to push and just kind of like jump and turn and pray you just actually squeeze through. And then you have to make sure your arm goes through that because you can't actually touch the zipline, but your arm hitbox can reach it. And yeah, for this, you just want to be in forward of the box. You can easily turn it like that, and then you can just easily go to that button. Make sure it's aligned a bit good. Once it's that button, you'll see this button progress. Basically means you don't have to do that push box, and you just have that simple one jump outside, which gets some true button progress. So now you just get to go to here, do some wraparound. You have some unsafe spots. So you want to jump onto this on the platform that says do not fall, nothing will save you, and then you have to do this unsafe gameplay, which is actually unsafe, which gives a bit of punishment. So if you're attempting a Zone 8 tower, good luck. Just good luck in general. You have a lot of towers that are unsafe. And for this, you can just walk down. And then you have this. You just have to like do a bit of a wrap, and then you just jump here. You have to hit the 9-second time, and you have to quickly do all this gameplay in 9 seconds. And don't worry, it's not tight at all. Well, I mean, slightly, but not that bad. And then for this, you just have a big wrapper, and then you have this. Just like hold space, and for the best. I don't know. It's a luck-based thing. I don't understand like why that happens, but like sometimes that just straight up doesn't work. I don't know how to consistently do that. And it used to be fine when this zone released. Like I never had an issue with it, but now I do. It's like it just doesn't work. Like I'll move around, I'll do nothing, and that'll genuinely happen. Like I don't understand. And don't worry about like failing this. This tower is kind of consistent, and you'll make it back quickly. Like here for measures, I'm just gonna show how quickly you can get back. But yeah, like you just wanna like I think that's just like a bug that needs to get fixed because like the seats seem unresponsive. Like test it out yourself. Like try to do this challenge. You're gonna notice that like sometimes the seat just doesn't work properly. I don't know. I think it's just like you have to use the seat in the server at least once for it to work. I don't know. I think it's just a hitbox issue. But my guess is you have to like either just get lucky or you have to like have your hitbox hit it correctly. I don't know. It's whatever. You just have to pray it doesn't happen to you, and try to find a consistent solution to it. I really don't know. And then you just get to do all the gameplay again. So yeah, that didn't happen when I initially did the challenge. I literally did it first try. There wasn't a problem then, and now there's a problem. I don't know what to say. Just pray you're lucky enough. And yeah, for this, just wait a second. That's all I have. And I've already commentated on this. I don't want to spend time commentating this, and I just thought of it. I got the floor 6. Floor 6 is not a bad floor to get to. Maybe even floor 7. No, it was floor 6. Or floor 7, I don't know. I don't really keep track of much on this floor. And to be honest, we have a horizontal tower. Horizontal towers are very rare in this game, and I'm really glad that, you know, there's a horizontal tower in Zone 8. this tower is overall kind of good. Like, beating this for the first time, you're gonna fail a lot, which is why I recommend, like, beating this initially. You're gonna loop fail. Like, I loop failed, like, I was way worse at the game, but, like, even then, I had more than enough skill to, like, first try it, but I still loop failed a while. So when you do this, I recommend beating it initially, and then going for the challenge. It's just kind of like a challenge, like it's a true challenge. Like oh, that could have gone bad. My laptop wasn't charging, and yes, I do have a laptop. If I ever when I, you know, like, when I'm making money, whether it's YouTube or like an actual job, because I don't have a job yet, I'm gonna get one 2024. Yeah, I have actual goals for myself. Yeah, JToH player has goals to do better in life, but to get that main goal, you just quit the game as a joke. Don't quit the game unless you actually want to quit the game. If you just, like, are gonna quit for no reason. Yeah, I'm gonna cut to when I actually do the jump. So yeah. Let's hope I don't fail the jump this time. Oh my god, my fingers are so greasy. Alright, we should be good now. I just want to raise the volume a little bit. I hope this is good. Yeah, I'll meet you back there. Hopefully, I don't get trolled by physics and luck. I'll meet you back there. We gotta go quick, boys. I fell from floor 5 to floor 4. So yeah, you just gotta hope for that. I don't know. I think you just have to move out and in, and it saves you. And yeah, by the way, you're still not safe yet. And I actually failed here. I failed to do a simple trust jump, because this isn't my first time here. So I was initially recording. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it all at once. Yeah. Try to aim for this bigger one, but if you can aim well for the smaller one that moves around more, go for that. You just want to get that jump done quickly. You just want to do this at a good pace. You don't have to go too fast, but you wanna go at a faster pace to fail safe yourself, because this you can fail quite a bit and still save yourself. And yeah, for this you actually want to jump onto the truss and then you want to turn in. But before you turn in, you want to hit this button at the top, and you want to make sure you're actually on the vine. So then you can go out and then make it, and then you just jump to here, forward jump, and just go for it. So yeah, and at this point you want to go quick on floor 8, because the quicker you do floor 8, the more you just fail 9 and 10. But you want the lava to not be past floor 7, because I don't know what to say here. Placeholder words. Yeah, once you get this button, you're pretty much good, as you can go back to floor 8. And you just very quickly get to floor 9. It essentially makes it a free floor. But you don't want the lava to pass, because you can't fail 9 or 10. And for that, just kind of treat it as a little bit of a walk around, as I just did. And yeah. Now I got the last challenge, floor 9 and floor 10. Failing this floor sucks, because you have to redo the entire thing if you didn't make it. And yeah, that's like a one stud thing. And they don't take you anywhere. And yeah, for that you want to be high enough, and then you want to go in and... Yeah, for this sucks. You gotta go late. And then you want to go in, and then you just want to, like... Yeah, for that you want to jump just very late. You want to jump very early or just very late. And then you'll get taken your jump off, and then jump on, and then just hold A and jump. It's pretty much the best way to explain it. And these just go in first person. And then you get to jump out. And then you hit floor transition 2, now you're on floor 10. No. Clear my throat there. And then you just have to flick around here, and then you just have to jump to here. Gotta go around, flick to this. Kind of like flick off or just jump off. And then you have to go on this sneaky conveyor elevator. And then you go down to here, you just gotta go across this, jump up to here, and then you have to use the elevator. You'll see the elevator, just jump onto here. You want to wait for the elevator to kind of like be like where you want it to be. Just hold D constantly, and then you just have to time it right. Just kind of copy what I did there. Except maybe the first one you might want to time it slightly better. And yeah, by the way, you have some conveyor elevators I need to know how I missed that. Okay? That's a very good question. How did I miss that? I'm gonna meet you guys back at 4:10. It's gonna be forever before I beat this. Alright, we're pretty much back now, so it's the conveyor. Somehow don't mess that up. I don't even know how I don't even know how I messed that up. So I just repeated myself. There's a teleporter up ahead, so gotta keep dodging that. And then for this, you got this weird mechanic. You have to go on top of the X pusher, and then until you get like pushed down into that shover. It's weird. Just kind of copy what I do there and just hope for the best. Dodge that shover, and then you have to jump on these things. You have to get 3 buttons. Just kind of like get the 3 buttons. Just know that there's 3 buttons. Once you get 3 buttons, you gotta go out the other side. You just jump down. You go through here. And then you have a literal final stretch. So you just have these simple jumps. And this is kind of like jump and pray you don't land that. And then you have some good music, and then you do it. So yeah, that's all the weekly challenges. I'm gonna show it. I'm doing these challenges before the week. Yeah, I find that interesting. So yeah, this is the music. It's just a smiley face. So yeah. That's the tower. That's the weekly challenges this week. Last ones that you can do of 2023, and the first ones you can do of 2024. So yeah, that's this week's weekly challenges, and I will see you next year. I'm gonna try to get these out before 2024, which I'll probably succeed because I want to do that. So yeah, see you 2024 for some weekly challenges.